10 years old. I want to be a high-class helicopter and airplane pilot, and also an entrepreneur. They say you have to start early to succeed. I want to inspire youth and adults to follow a life that they are passionate about. It's going to be an epic journey. Come on.
Scared.
I'm not scared. I'm excited.
So far it looks good. So what I'm looking is that we have enough fuel. Yeah. Nice. We have enough, right? The oil is good. We don't have any cracks. Get the wrong fuel, you might be in trouble. What do you think? Okay?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
You like? Take a seat.
Thank you.
I'll be right there.
Very comfortable. And here.
Is it too long? Check it.
It's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So, do you have any idea?
A little.
Little? How much do you know? What do you think? Right.
I know how to set the shoulder and the pedals.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know it's a little knob so the center can be like this. And I know it goes like this to be like this and it can be like this.
Yeah.
You can tell us which direction it's going.
Pretty good. Yeah?
Yeah.
So with the cyclic in general, you can control in which direction you fly.
Yeah. And
Like if you want to fly straight or to the right or to the left or back.
yeah.
And like you said, you have your arm on your right leg
Yeah.
and you made all control inputs out of the wrist. And what's very important is that you make only small inputs like this. You never want to make,
Like this big.
and this would be nose to the left. And when we are flying with speed, then we look at the trim strings. And the trim strings will tell us if we are like in streamline with the airstream. If we are not within the airstream, then the trim strings might come off to the right or to the left. And then we correct that with the pedal. So if they are to the right, you can give a bit of left pedal and never do a quick forward cycling. That's super important because it can be dangerous. If you do that, it could happen that you feel like in a roller coaster, like you're kind of weightless, you know? And what can happen then is the helicopter would roll to the right. If that ever happens, I'm just telling you that now because that's the important briefing I have to give you. You don't correct with left cyclic. What you do is you're giving half cyclic and give left cyclic. But if it happens, I will take it anyways. And then I don't know how much you already know about the instrument. This here shows the RPM, how fast the engine turns and how fast the rotor turns. And the important thing is when we are flying, we always want to have it in this green area here. And I'll show you later how we control that. We mainly do that here with the throttle, but in the first flights we are not going to do anything with the throttle.
Alright.
It's just important that we always have the needles here in the green area. Yeah. And yeah, that's the most important part. Here you can see how much power we use. So if you raise the collective, then you will see that this needle here will go up, and if you lower the collective, it will go down. It just tells you how much engine power you use. And on that one here, any idea? Yeah, that's the air. And this here. Shows how high we are. And on this one here you can see how fast we climb or descend. And then those here you see oil pressure, oil temperature. This shows you how hot the engine is. That's the cylinder head temperature. Here we have the fuel. We have two tanks, an aux tank and the main tank. And now when we switch it on, that's the battery.
Okay.
Now it shows us how much fuel we have.
Alright.
So we have about 3/4 in both tanks. That means here it's about 7.5 gallons and here it's about 15, so we have about 22, 23 gallons. And here you can see how much the battery is getting charged or discharged.
Alright.
It's a lot of information, you don't have to remember that all from the first time.
Okay.
Alright, so very important, always small and smooth inputs. And when we fly, we have a so-called positive exchange of controls. That means we always want to know who of us is flying. So let's say I am flying and I have my hands on the controls and then I want you to fly, then I will tell you you have controls. And then you take the controls. So put your hand on the cyclic and the collective and the pedals. Your feet. Can you reach them? Yeah, I can go back to the office. We have a cushion. We can put the cushion in your back. So you can push the pedals. And then you say, I have controls. Okay?
I have controls.
Okay, and then I say again, you have controls, and just then I would let go. And you need to make sure when you say I have controls, that you really have them.
Okay.
So it's always, you have controls, I have controls.
Alright.
Right. And what you already mentioned, when we are flying, especially when you fly straight level, you want to be, you always look where is your compass compared to the horizon. And usually when you see the compass moves up and the compass moves down, that's when the aircraft will climb or will fly straight level. You want to be, you always look where is your compass compared to the horizon. And usually when you see the compass move up or the compass moves down, okay, then we tighten the controls. We'll have another look at the weather. And then you can see
Flying without no doors. Oh! Yeah, I can just touch the sky, but I'm gonna be a little afraid to fall, but it's good. Fear is nothing.
Bentley.
Yeah?
We can push the helicopter to the ramp, so you can get out of the helicopter for that, otherwise
Okay.
it's too heavy.
Okay.
Talk about first.
Okay.
And I'll also organize us some life vests because we will fly along the shoreline.
Okay. This is gonna be super fun.
For sure.
Yeah. This is my first time, and this is gonna be exciting. Wow, no doors. It's gonna
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you some things that are important as
Okay.
we're flying the first time. One thing is, if anything should happen, like if we have an emergency or whatever, just stay calm, and
Okay.
then I will bring the helicopter down safely. If we have to land somewhere and you have to go out of the helicopter, when the blades are still spinning, you always want to go to the front.
Okay.
And if we have to land somewhere where it's slopey, like at the beach, you always want to go to the downslope side.
Alright.
Because if you go uphill, then you get close to the blades and they might hit you.
Yeah, and that will be fun.
And also, never go to the tail. You always want to go to the front because of the tail rotor.
Yeah, my dad told me that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And if it should happen that you don't feel comfortable, that you feel sick or you're afraid, just let me know and we can go back anytime.
Okay. This is gonna be super fun.
Oh yeah, that's why we do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my first time flying a helicopter.
Yeah. That's exciting, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put this here. And the headsets, it's important that you have the microphone always close to your mouth.
Okay.
Otherwise I cannot hear you. And when you have your feet on the pedal, just have them like slightly on the pedals, not too tight.
Yeah, not too like hard tight. Or...
Yeah. So this one is for you.
Okay.
This one is for me. So, no.
I'm very new to this life vest.
You put it on like a jacket or like a backpack. You go in like this.
Okay.
The other way. No?
Never put this on before.
Go in here with no. Yes. And now with this arm. Right. And now exactly, you close it in front.
Okay.
And if you need, here on the sides, you can adjust it. You can make it
Okay.
tight. So now the point is, if we have to land somewhere in the water and you have to use it, you only want to use it when you're outside of the helicopter.
Okay.
Because if you activate it in the helicopter, it might get pretty big and then you
Yeah.
cannot get out.
Yeah.
If you have to use it, you want to pull it here on this one. And if it doesn't work, you can open it here. And here you have a red tube where you can
Okay.
blow it up. You also have a whistle here to tell the sharks where you are.
Hey, what?
And here is a little light that illuminates automatically when it gets
Okay.
in contact with the water. So before we jump in, we always do a final walk around.
Okay.
Because we want to make sure that really everything is closed, everything is safe. So what we do is we check that the blades are straight. I just have a general look over the helicopter. I check under the helicopter that everything is okay, there's no leaks. I make sure here the fuel filler caps are tight. And I'm gonna cross-check the oil one more time. Pretty good, and I make sure that the oil cap here is tight as well. You make sure this is tight.
Okay.
And then here I cross-check that I did not forget my flashlight or my coffee.
Alright.
And then, very important, I make sure that they are closed.
Alright.
Make sure here I don't have any leaks. And then we're good to go in.
Alright. Thank you.
This.
Hey guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the video. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell. Enjoy!